Good morning, everyone. Find yourself a nice comfortable seat to sit in, as you can sit up nice and tall. Put your haunches up against the back of the chair. Have your shoulders over the top of your hips. Your spine is lengthened. You're nice and tall from the crown of your head. And I want you to lean back, but remain tall. Relax your hands in your lap. Relax your feet. Relax your legs, your knees. Have a soft gaze at the floor, or you can close your eyes. I just want you to take a few nice deep breaths, filling your lungs all the way up. And relaxing all of the air out. When you exhale, try not to slump. Try not to relax into a complete slump. Stay tall with your spine. Connect with your breath. Feel the breath into your nostrils. Feel the breath increase the vastness of your chest, opening up your lungs. Feel the breath push its way out, pushing out of your body, releasing. Connect with your breath. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about hope. We're going to think about hope during our class today, and what hope actually means, how hope feels. So the Webster's Dictionary of Hope is that it's a feeling of expectation, desire for a certain thing to happen. However, that's kind of a little vague. So another thought about hope is that it's an optimistic state of mind that is based on expectation of a positive outcome with respect to events and circumstances in one's life or the world at large. So that little piece with an expectation of positive outcomes is the idea of hope. So I want you to think about the idea of positive expectation of positive outcomes. Think about, throughout our practice, think about a circumstance, maybe personal or the current global circumstance. Maybe it's hope for a loved one, a family member. I want you to ponder the idea of hope as we do our class today. Drop your right ear to the right side. Open up the neck on the left. And I want you to bring the left hand near your shoulder, and I want you to push away fear and anything that gets in the way of hope. Open up space for expectation. Slowly drop down your hand, leading with your wrist. All the way down. Relax your hand at the bottom and let it hang. Tuck your chin and roll it to the center. Return your hand to your lap. Lifting your head back up. Drop the left ear to the left side. Push away any fears or negativity. Open up space for expectation and hope. Slowly drop down. Stretch through your wrist, shoulder, arm, upper back. Let it dangle at your side for a moment. Tuck your chin and roll to the center. Return your hand to your lap, opening up the back of your neck. Tuck your chin in nice and tight. Squeeze into the voice box. Keep it tucked in as you roll it up, Lift all the way up to top. Open up the front of your neck. Stay tall in your spine. Feel open through your neck, through your clavicle, through your upper chest. Now take the chin out, forward, down, scoop it in. Squeeze and roll up. Lifting to the top. Reach through the underside of your chin. Reach out, down, scoop it out. Squeeze in. Roll up. Relax at center. Turn your head right. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Stay tall in your spine. Dip your chin towards the shoulder. Lift your nose to the ceiling. Come back to center. Over to the other side. Stay tall, relax shoulders, dip your chin to the shoulder. Lift your nose to the ceiling. Back to neutral and come back to the center. And relax. And breathe. Take your upper back off the chair. Up nice and tall. Have your shoulders stacked over your hips. Engage through your core, lengthening through your spine, lifting out the crown of your head. Bring both hands forward with the palms up, wide fingertips, soft elbows. Shoulders remain in neutral. Breathe. Slowly open up, leading with the thumb. Open up right to the side. Breathe. Keep the thumb open, flatten palm, wide fingertips. Now lead the thumb further back, just a tiny bit. Stretch across your shoulders, chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Palm flattened as much as you can. Slowly come back forward, lead with the pinky, keep the palm flat. Rotate palms together and reach forward. Shoulders come forward. Round only the upper back. Draw the shoulders back, squeezing the upper shoulder blade together. And reach forward again. And draw back. And take your shoulders to neutral. Rotate so the palms are down. Fingertips go up. Push through the heel of your hand. Straighten the elbow without blocking. And drop fingertips down. Come back to neutral. Rotate palms out. And push through the mud. Strong shoulders, biceps, forearms, wrists, fingers. Push way through. Titanic stretch. Reach back. Bring them back to neutral. Then flip your palms forward. Push through the mud forward. Strong arms. When you get to the center, round your back, drop your head, and reach further forward. Take an inhale, arms up, sit up. Exhale, release down. Inhale up. Flip palms, exhale down. Soft fingers, soft little arms, soft shoulders. Just movement of breath. And relax. Roll out your shoulders. I'm going to check and make sure nobody else has joined us and I couldn't see it. That's good. All right. Come forward on the seat of your chair, sitting up nice and tall. Feel your feet rooted in the ground. Feel your sit bones rooted in your chair. Take one arm up and over your back of your ear. Lengthen from your hip to the fingertip, but keep your sit bone rooted. Lift that shoulder up. Reach, lengthen through your side. Breathe. Bring the arm down, shoulder down, all the way down, palm up. Float down with palm up. You'll feel a stretch through your bicep. And relax that side. Other side, breathe up, palm up. Lean over, right behind your ear. Lift the shoulder up. Lengthen from this hip bone. Nice and long. Reach. Breathe. Slowly sit up. Shoulder comes down. Palm stays up as you go down nice and slow. Feel the stretch move down that arm. And relax. Shake your arms. All right, just a little bit of twisting. Just warm up your spine. Twist side to side. Now I either want you to cross your feet or cross your knees, or you can cross like this. I gotta add somebody in. Miss Burdikin. All right. So find the crossing that feels the best. Either cross feet, cross knees, or cross ankle over knee, whichever feels the most comfortable to you. And I want you to root both sit bones either way. Sit up nice and tall. Engage through your core. Make sure that you're not rounding as you sit up. Nice and tall. Take the opposite arm across and either grab right behind your knee, down on your thigh. You can grab your shin. You can grab your hip. Just grab something on this side that's not your knee joint. I don't want you to grab your joint. Okay? Sit up tall. The other hand, you can grab the seat of your chair, the back of your chair, anything that you can grab on this side to help with your twists. Take a deep breath. Lift. Exhale, twist. Turn your head over the back shoulder. Breathe. Slowly bring yourself back. Switch legs. Cheeks rooted in the chair, sit bones rooted. Excuse me. Grab something on this side with the opposite arm, whatever's comfortable for you. Other hand, you can grab something else on this side just to help use your arms to twist. So you can relax through your spine and your belly. Deep breath, sit up tall. Exhale, rotate. Turn your head and look over your back shoulder. Breathing. Nice and slow, rotate yourself back. And relax. Release your legs. All right, we're gonna do another twist, but we're gonna do it with our legs open. So I want you to open your legs. And I want you to make sure your core is engaged and you're flattening your back. So that you don't have your back, you're flattening it. Lifting and flattening. All right. I want your knees to be right over the top of your ankle. So you stay up tall. So when you rotate, I don't want this knee to come in. I want this knee to stay open, okay? So focus on keeping those knees open. So engage through your quads. You might want to squeeze your butt and hold those knees in their position. You're going to try and twist in just the upper body. Ready? Take a deep breath and lengthen tall. Exhale and start twisting. Stay tall. Keep that knee open. Breathe. And come back. Nice and slow. Go all the way through center and go to the other side. Root into this side so you keep that knee open. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your thigh, push through the heel of your foot. Help keep that open, twisting on this side. Nice and slow, come back to center. Now I want you to lean forward. Put the weight in your hands up here on your thighs, not on your knees, up here. Now we're just going to do upper back twist. So take one shoulder forward and one back. And switch. Keep your spine long, just twist your shoulders. Soft gaze. And switch again. We're going to do this one twice. Keep breathing. Switch. Keep your belly engaged. Don't let it flop. Hang it forward. Spine is long. And come back to center. We're going to roll down and roll up. So when you roll down, your shoulders go back, your chest goes forward, head back. Roll down, drop your head, roll up. Shoulders back, head back, chest forward, roll down. Pull your belly in, round your back, roll up. Do a couple more at your own pace. Make sure your feet are rooted. Squeeze your butt to come up. Keep yourself supported, your back supported. And when you're ready, come up nice and tall. Shake all that stuff out. Breathe. Relax. Alrighty. We're going to bring the ankle on your knee. Now I want you to either hold on to that shin, or you can use a strap, or a belt, or a towel, anything that you can find in order to help hold it up like so that you're not holding it by itself. You want to have support. If you're still here in the park, you can get a hold of me and I can let you borrow a strap while you're here. That's completely fine. All right, or a block if you want to borrow a block. Sit up nice and tall, have your sit bones rooted into the chair. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Just get comfortable in this position, holding onto your leg. If your knee bothers you, flex your foot. Breathe. Try not to arch your back. Try and keep it flat. Lengthen. Keeping your back nice and flat. I'm going to turn to the side. Keep your back nice and flat and lean forward. Stay holding on to that chair. From your tailbone to the crown of your head, be nice and long. Feel yourself push your sit bone into the chair. Lengthen through your spine. Hold on to your leg. Now lift your chin up. Feel like that rod in your spine is now jutting through the bottom of your chin. And bring your head back to neutral. Rod comes right up the back of your head, lengthening through the back. You can stay here or you can round your shoulders over and drop your head. Everybody slowly roll up, all the way to the top. Breathe, sit tall, and switch sides. So we're going to sit here for a second first. Hold on to your leg, strap, or with your hands. So you can try and get all of these muscles to relax. Not supporting, not depending on them to hold that leg up. Breathe. Make sure your back is flat. Keep it nice and long. Root your sit bones into the chair and lean forward. Feel yourself push your tailbone towards the floor. Lengthen the crown of your head towards the ceiling. It's almost like you're rounding and tucking your tail so that you push that sit bone down. It helps keep your abs lined up. It helps keep your back long. Breathe. You can stay here or you can round your shoulders and drop your head. Everybody slowly roll up. Nice and slow. Relax your foot, shake the leg out. All right, we're going to stand up and we're going to do a little bit of balance. I'll stand back here so y'all can see me. Now I'm not going to use a chair because it's kind of in the way for y'all to see what's going on. But if you need a chair for balance or whatever you can find around you, doesn't have to be a chair, it could be a countertop, table, whatever works. All right, so you're going to stand, put all your weight on one foot, and have your toes are just touching at the moment. So you can get your balance on that one foot first. Breathe. Once you're ready, I want you to draw that knee up so you look like this. Nice and tall. From the heel of your foot to the crown of your head. Your thighs should be parallel with the floor. Your toes should be pointed. Without moving your ankle, I want you to stir the pot in a circle. Stir the other direction. And relax. Keep your knee bent. Take that foot behind you. Now your shin should be parallel with the floor. Stir the pot behind you. And the other direction. Breathe and relax. Shake them out. We're going to switch sides. So get your balance on that one foot. Just barely touch with your toes to start. Up nice and tall. Lengthen from the heel of your foot to the crown of your head. When you get your balance and you feel ready, bring that knee up. Have your thigh parallel, the top of your thigh parallel with the floor. Toe is pointed on that foot. Lock your ankle in place. Find your balance and stir the pot without moving your thigh, without moving your ankle. Go the other direction. Relax. Bring the knee down. Now make your shin parallel with the floor. And stir the pot nice and slow. Other direction. And relax. Shake it out. Release. All right. Grab something to put in front. It could be a footstool, it could be a chair, it could be a couch. Something so we can get in this lovely position. I'm going to start to the side. All right. Make sure that your hips are over your ankles. So you're not too far forward and you're not too far back. Hips over ankles, shoulder over wrist. Two nice long lines. Okay, and we're going to start with rounding our back. We're going to do cat-cow. Round it up, drop your head, tuck your tail, and then you can rock back and forth if you want. Then center everything up again. Take your chest through your arms. Tilt your butt to lift and head up. Knees are soft. Breathe. Round your back and drop your head. Reach your spine as high as you can. And rock back and forth if you'd like. Center yourself up. Drop your shoulders through drop your chest through your shoulders. Tilt your butt up, head up. Breathe. And then take yourself to flat back. Shoulders are over your wrists. Hips are over your ankles. And I want you to take your hips side to side. Feel a stretch in your inner thigh. Both hips to the right. Go way over to the right. Take your left hand in the middle of the chair, wide fingers. The weight is on the upper part of your palm and your fingertips. Unfold yourself, stack one shoulder on top of the other, open your fingertips. Breathe. Engage it through your core, come down nice and slow. Control the down and take that hand and thread it behind the other arm and reach to the other side. When you do that, your hips automatically move over there. That's okay. Reach over there. Bring your hips and shoulders back to center. And I want you to rock side to side again. All right, take both of your hips left this time. That way. Breathe, feel the stretch in the inner thigh. Take your right hand in the middle of the chair. Straight arm without locking your elbow. Start to unroll yourself. Stack one shoulder on top of the other. Open up that arm. Wide fingertips. Breathe. Hold on to your abs, nice and slow. Control the down. Come all the way to flat, and then thread right behind that other arm and reach across to the other side. Bring yourself back to center. Hands on either side of the chair. Come up on your tippy toes. Then come down to flat feet. Push your hips back. Reaching back as far as you can. Light grip on the chair. Open your sit bones. Feel them open up. Stretching down the back of your legs. Lift your toes and wiggle them. And bring your weight forward, up on tippy toes. Down a flat foot, push your hips back. Reach back towards the wall behind you, opening up your glutes. Separating your sit bones. Lengthen your thighs. Breathe. And come back to center. And shake them out. Now you can go to your forehead or you can go to your elbows. If you're on your forehead, you can do self-massage. Rub the back of your legs. Rub your glutes. Rub your upper back, lower back. Whatever feels good for a moment. Keep your knees soft. Breathe. Pull your belly in, squeeze your butt, roll yourself up. Bring your head on top, take a deep breath. Lengthen tall, exhale, arms down. I want you to take a little squat, big breath, inhale up. Lengthen out and up, tall and long, and exhale down. All right, we're gonna go to the floor. So I've got to modify where this is so you can see me better. Make room. All right, roll onto your back. Draw your knees up. Relax both feet to the floor. Make sure your hips and shoulders are lined up. Make sure that your feet are hip width apart, knees in the air. Breathe. All right, I want you to be mindful of the degree that you have your knee bent. Okay, I want you to keep your knee in that position without changing it, without pulling it in or opening it up. I want you to keep that position. I want you to engage your abs. Just hold on tight. You're not bearing down. You're not pushing your back down. You're just engaging your abs. I want you to squeeze your glute on the right side, and I want you to squeeze the ab and lift the foot off the floor without changing the degree of angle of your knee. Then return it down. Just touch the floor with the sole of your foot. Bring it right back up. Keeping your hip engaged, keeping your abs engaged. I want you to lift and lower that leg without changing the degree of angle of your knee. Tap your foot, bring it right back up. The left leg is nice and strong in place. I want you to do a couple more at your own pace. Go nice and slow so you feel the muscles that are engaged to make this happen. Okay, on your very next one, as soon as you lower down, I want you to put weight on that foot and immediately lift the left. And do the same thing on the left side. Engage through your abs, your glutes, lifting and lowering, keeping it lined up. Just tap the sole of your foot. You should be tapping from heel all the way to big toe. It shouldn't just be one piece of your foot or the other. Nice and slow. Abs engaged. Do one more at your own pace. Once you're on the floor, root both feet into the ground. Push down into your feet, engaging through your calf muscles. Now I want you to squeeze your glutes and hold on to your thighs. Have your thighs strong and hold that little ball. Imagining you have that ball between your knees and you're holding on to it. Stay engaged. Push through your feet one more time. Relax your glutes, your thighs, your calves, and your feet. Walk your feet to the outside edges of your mat and flop from side to side. Take both knees over to the right. Come up on the outside edges of your feet. If you need some support underneath your outer thigh, blanket, block, a tennis shoe, anything that you can put up underneath there to give you some support. Not only for your inner thigh, but for your back. As you have those legs over there, it may be putting some strain on your low back. And I want you to relieve that strain by having some support over there. Breathe. Shoulders are pressed into the mat. Squeeze your left glute, pressing that hip forward. Relax the left side. Lengthen from the knee to the low ab. Press with your glute, not your foot. Turn your head and look to the left. Help to keep your left shoulder pressed into the mat. Bring Bring your head back first. Relax the glute. Pull the belly in and help it draw the knees up. And then flop side to side. Take both knees over to the left. Roll up onto the sides of your feet. Put that support underneath your outer thigh, not only for the inner thigh benefit, but for low back benefit if you need it. Letting gravity relax those legs. You have a lower body twist. Breathe. Squeeze your right glute, pressing that hip forward. Re-relax the left leg. Stretching from your knee to your low ab. Push with your glute muscle, not with your foot. Keep your shoulders to the floor. Turn your head to the right to help keep that shoulder down. Keep that left side relaxed. Turn your head back first. Relax the glute. Pull the belly in to help draw the knees up. And flop them side to side again. Walk your feet back to hip width. Take your right ankle and put it on your left thigh and open your right knee out and away from your torso. You can physically push on your right thigh, inner thigh, to push it away using your hand or a block or anything that you have nearby that you can push it away from you. If your arm is not long enough, if you have more flexibility. Breathe. Now, as you're pushing it away, I want you to do a body scan. Relax your glutes. Relax your belly. You should only be engaging this arm that's pushing and the foot that's on the floor so you can maintain stability. And relax. Take your left hand below the knee and draw that knee across your midline a little bit. Get a little stretch on your outer glutes, your outer thigh. Relax, put your right foot on the floor, bring your left one up, ankle below the knee. Physically push that thigh, inner thigh away from you, opening your knee up. Use your hand or something that's nearby. Do a body scan. Are your glutes relaxed? Is your belly relaxed? You should have the energy in that arm, pushing it away. Your other arm should be relaxed. Your foot should be rooted to the ground on your supporting leg. Breathe. Relax. Take your right hand across onto the thigh. Pull it over just a little bit. Get an outer thigh glute stretch. And relax. Draw both knees up. Do a little roll if you would like to. All right, we're going to ready ourselves for savasana. So get all the stuff that you need or want. I had mentioned before that if you did not have a bolster or something you could utilize as a bolster, you may be able to roll up a couple of blankets together, roll them up and create a large roll. You could also put your calves on a couch or a chair, unlike the dining room style chair, if you have a regular large size chair nearby, it allows you to relax your knees a little more because you're not worried about kind of falling off of that dining room style chair. But that will give you that back support that the bolster gives you if you don't have a bolster or a makeshift bolster. If you're in the park and would like to borrow a bolster for the rest of the time you're here, you may. Just get with me, message me afterwards. Relax through your hips and shoulders. Make sure your hips and shoulders are lined up. Arms at your side, palms up. Breathe. I want you to imagine as you breathe in, breathing in wave after wave of relaxation. Imagine that your breath, every time you fill your lungs, goes all the way to your toes. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine drawing out from the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers, releasing out negativity, burdens, sorrows. Breathing in hope and happiness, the morning sunrise. Breathing out negativity. I want you to imagine relaxing the very tips of your fingers. Feel your fingers curled in relaxation. Our hands don't lay out straight when we're relaxed. They naturally curl in slightly. Relax in the palms of your hands. Relax your wrists. Relax up through your forearms, your elbows. Relax your biceps and your shoulders. Feel your shoulders attached to your torso. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Take your awareness to the tips of your toes. Feel your toes relax. As if you're putting on a pair of socks. Feel that relaxation work its way from your toes over the ball of your feet. Feel it wrap itself around your arches, tops of your foot. Feel it over the heels of your feet. Feel it up to your ankles. Relaxing through your calves. Right into your knee joint. Relaxing in your thighs. All the way to the joints of your hips. Feel the joints of your hips. Feel your legs attached to your torso. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly as you breathe. Feel your arms and legs very heavy. Feel relaxed in your eyes. Relaxed in your jaw. Relaxed in the back of your neck and in your throat. Feel the front half of your body release into the back half of your body. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Feel yourself rooted into the surface below you. heavy. The thoughts that try and enter your mind, try and block them out. If you have sounds of life around you, try and block them out. Focus on the darkness behind your eyelids. Trace the breath in your nose. Trace the breath back out. Bring your awareness to your heart center, where the emotion of hope would reside. Remember, we talked about hope at the beginning. The expectation of positive outcome. What is your expectation of a positive outcome? Mull that around in your mind. Is it about a person close to you? Is it within your own life? Is it within your community, church family, close friend? Is it wider? Is it your city, your state, your country? Where at this moment do you see hope? You see the positive outcome. You see the change. You see the differences between now and what will come. Filling your heart with that positivity that's just out there. It's on its way. Now, where do you see no hope? Where you almost feel defeated? You feel out of control. Maybe you feel desperate or afraid. Think of a circumstance surrounding either you personally or someone you know where hope feels lost. You feel like you're in a hole digging to nowhere. You can't find the hope in the situation anywhere. Every time you breathe out, I want you to release the negativity that's attached to that hope. Breathe out and release the fear. Breathe out and release the negative thoughts. Breathe out and release the negative bindings, what's holding it back. And if you could flip a switch and turn that hopeless situation into a hopeful one, what would it look like on the other side? What would make it better? If you had the power, you had the control, you had the switch in the palm of your hand. Feel that little stirring of hope in your heart. Even in the deepest, darkest experiences or times, there can be a flicker of hope like a candle. Even if that candle is teeny tiny and barely burning. Hope is not the guarantee that it will be different and better. Hope is the expectation that it will get better. It will turn around. It can turn around. It may take a long time. But keep looking towards that blue candle, that candle of hope, to keep your spirits alive, keep your humor in the situation, keep your bright smile and your open eyes, open to the sun, the thankfulness of a new day. Allow yourself to breathe in the hope. With a nice deep full breath, take it all in. And then breathe it out and relaxing the body out for the hope that's to come. Bring your awareness to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. Wiggling them around. Open and close your fingers and toes. Make a fist. Curl them in tight and squeeze hard in your hands and feet. Then open wide and stretch the webbing of your fingers and toes. Roll your wrists and ankles. Bend and straighten your elbows and your knees. Squeeze your glutes, shrug your shoulders, flatten and arch your back. Rock your head side to side. Gently draw one knee at a time into your chest. Rolling out a little bit. Gently roll over onto your side. Stack your shoulders, your hips, and your knees. Support your head. Flatten your back. Take a few deep breaths. I'm glad that you guys are able to join me from afar. Join with each other. I hope it sprinkles a little bit of hope and happiness into your day. Walk yourself up into a seated position. Sit how you feel most comfortable. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Relax your hands in your lap and just drop your ear to one side. Tuck your chin and gently roll it back to the center, all the way over to the left. Tuck your chin and roll it back into the center and hold at center. Gently lift your head through center, chin to the ceiling. Stay tall in your spine, stay lifted. And bring your head down. Rotate to the right as far as you can. Nice and slow, rotate to the left. And back to center. Breathe. Take your shoulders forward, round your upper back. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Take them to the back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then drop them down and lift through the crown of your head and make it feel long in your neck, long on the tops of your shoulders. Relax and roll them around. Using your arms for breath, we're going to inhale, strong arms out, all the way out, all the way up, lengthen, exhale down. And another big breath, inhale up, fill your lungs, hands together overhead, exhale down to your chest, and namaste.